My name is Hector Sanchez. I'm a producer on the Mortal Kombat team. I'm from NetherRealm Studios based in Chicago, Illinois, and you're watching Atomics.
Scorpion was once human like us, but he, his family, and his clan were all exterminated by Sub-Zero. His tormented soul laid waste in the NetherRealm, but was mysteriously resurrected by the malevolent Quan Chi.
Finish him.
Fueled by revenge, he entered the Mortal Kombat tournament to avenge his family and slay his mortal enemy, Sub-Zero.
Scorpion wins.
The feedback's been more than we could have possibly asked for. I mean, the reception that people have when they see X-rays for the first time, when they see Fatality, when they see that we were going back to the 2D it's very humbling. It makes us feel like we're doing the right thing. You know, the fans are really appreciative of it, and it's what they want to see. So it's been very good. The reception's been very good. Yeah, the kind of feel that we're trying to get for this MK is the golden era of MK that we call it, which is MK 1, 2, and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, and obviously those were all arcade titles, so very intense action, very fast-paced, you know, impactful hits, a lot of gore, a lot of art, a lot of atmosphere. All of those elements of the first 3 games, we're trying to take those and magnify them by tenfold this time around, so that people, as soon as they see the game, they get a sense of nostalgia, because this is what Mortal Kombat, this is what I want Mortal Kombat to be. This is what reminds me of my childhood or when I was younger playing it in the arcade. So all of those elements, the elements of discovery, the replayability, all of that stuff is what we're trying to push into this version. You know, you can't just put gore in a game and have it sell, right? The violence and the gore has to have some sort of context, and you have to be creative with it. You know, Kung Lao, for example, his fatality where he kicks the guy over, throws his hat on the floor, pulls him over. The timing, the pace of that is what makes that more impactful. You can just knock anybody on the floor and slice him in half, but unless you really know how to present that to the player, it kind of loses its value. You know, over the years, there's been a lot of games that are trying to do gore, and they try to pump up the violence, but unless there's a good context, unless there's a good presentation style, it just doesn't have the same effect. So we're very conscious of it, and we're lucky that we have Ed Boon, who's one of the, you know, creators of the game, to be there and kind of walk us through what we need to do about the pacing and the presentation to make it have the most impact as possible, because who would know better than him, right? You know, definitely. We have fatality meetings every few months. It'll be myself, a few of the designers, and Ed, and we'll sit in a room and we'll just go around. We'll know that the meeting is happening a week in advance. So, you know, we jot down ideas and we talk about different things that we want to do. And we go in the room and everybody kind of stands up and acts them out and says, this is what you want to do. And sometimes, you know, if a majority of the group goes, oh, no, like, you know, we have to put those to the side. But a lot of times we work on them together, and, you know, we'll take different elements from different people's ideas and put them together in what you see in the game right now. So I think we have a really good kind of sense of how far we can push things before it just turns into the maybe we shouldn't go that far. The gameplay is very fast this time around. It's back to 2D. It's very reminiscent of the first few Mortal Kombat, so there's a lot of back and forth action. The pace is very frantic. It's a lot deeper than some of the past few Mortal Kombats have been. We really want to reach out to the more hardcore players to kind of get them coming back. So we've added a few things to make the fighting system a little bit deeper this time. We have a multi-leveled super meter system that kind of allows you to do a couple different things. We have the tag team mode, obviously, that is something that we haven't had before. There's a lot of new things that are going to make this game feel fresh, but at the same time, when you see Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the living forest, you're going to say, oh wow, that's Mortal Kombat. Yeah, tag team is something that we haven't been able to do before. You know, we are trying to make it a little bit deeper this time around by adding a few different ways of where you can tag your partners in and out of a match. We have a basic tag swap mode where you just switch out your characters. We have a tag attack mode where you start with one character and you can tag your partner in, and he comes in with an offensive attack, so you can actually start your attack with one character and finish the combo with another character. And the other way that you can tag your partner in is with an assist, which is where you maintain control of your primary character, but you actually call in your partner to use one of his special moves to kind of help you in your attack. So there's a lot of different things that you can do, and it's very, very cool. You know, that's funny. We've been in conversations with the guys that organize EVO right now, because that's our goal. We want Mortal Kombat to be held in that kind of tournament level fighting play, and I think that's what the fans want from us too. They want a very deep, a very balanced game. So, you know, hopefully if we do our job correctly, you know, you'll see us in those kind of fighting game tournaments. Well, we have a lot of ideas. Obviously, you know, there's over 100 people on the team, and everybody has 20 ideas of what they can do to make the game better, of course. So, you know, we have to kind of filter all through those ideas, and the strongest ones make it through. With the advent of DLC technology, once you release a game, there's still an opportunity for you to add content once the game is released, and that's a godsend for us, because that just means that we'll be able to add different things as the game goes along. So, you know, we have hooks set in for maybe characters, maybe arenas, maybe fatalities, things of that sort. And we also have a way that we can kind of tweak the gameplay balance on the fly without forcing people to download patches. So we'll be able to do day-to-day tweaking of numbers so that the game will never feel unbalanced or anything like that. We'll actually be able to fix it on the fly. You know, one of the best things about Mortal Kombat has always been secrets, so I don't really want to give away anything right now, but Mortal Kombat wouldn't be a true Mortal Kombat if there wasn't something hidden deep down inside that only a few people are going to see it, and you're only going to hear rumors about, so you can take from that whatever you want. You know, never say never for those kind of things. It was very cool, but that was obviously a limitation of the hardware back then. You know, we just didn't have the memory to fit 4 characters. You just made one character and switched the color, and then you had 4 separate ones. Luckily, with, you know, DVD technology and Blu-ray technology, we don't have to do that, but it's obviously something that we've thought about, at least just maybe having an alternate costume that was very reminiscent of the very plain, that kind of thing. So we'll have to see how that goes. Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for allowing us to come here and demonstrate the game for the Mexican audience here in Mexico City. It's very important to us, you know, South America, Latin America. We know that we have a lot of fans. We have a lot of fans down there. We really want to put the focus and bring you guys the game that you've been wanting for this entire time. So thank you for having us here.